Hello, you guys. I know that there is a possibility that no one will show up for this live because I don't typically do live video. I usually just record a video from time to time and I'll upload it. But on today, I did want to go live. I just finished up my breakfast. I had some amazing eggs. I had some beautiful oatmeal. Y'all know how I like my food beautiful. I love to eat food that is aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And yeah, so I just finished up my breakfast and I'm sitting here and I want to go live because I want to talk to you about something that I'm really excited about. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some time just in case somebody wants to come here. I'm going to give you some time to come here. I'm going to go put this up and I'm going to go get the item that I would love to talk to you about today, okay? Okay, so I'm back. I had to go put my plate up to keep from having flies and mosquitoes and all the insects around me. I just finished my breakfast and I was sitting here in this beautiful, peaceful place. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go live on YouTube. I was really thinking, and y'all can tell me in the comments, I was really thinking about starting a live YouTube show. I'm gonna take these off because ain't nobody here for me to read the comments. My eyes are getting worse and worse as the days go by. But yeah, so you guys let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing a live show from me on YouTube regularly. There was a time that I used to really get out. I'm not even gonna say that. There was a time that I used to push the live button no matter what. Like I did not care. I didn't care. I didn't care who was there, who wasn't there. If I had something to say or if I felt like saying something and I wanted it to be live, I would always just go live. And it seems like as the days have passed, not even days, as the years have passed, I have learned to value and cherish the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have become really selfish with my time. I have become really selfish with my emotions and just all of that. It's almost like a task to go live anymore. And a lot of times, what is this? What is this piece of hair up here doing? Y'all, I'm trying to let my hair grow back. Um, anyway, I digress. So yeah, it seems like there are no more safe spaces. Like there are no more safe spaces where you get to just be yourself without fear of judgment. And although I teach that, it's hard for me to even live that. Like, I don't know if I'm so afraid of the judgment. I'm just afraid of what if I say too much because I'm so raw, What if I reveal too much? What if I open up too much? What if I think that I can share with people that I really can't share with? So, yeah, that's where I've been. But anyway, y'all let me know in the comments if you would be interested in having me come on and do a live show weekly because it really would help me. it would help me get more comfortable with the camera again. And it would also help me in my speaking abilities because I've gotten out of the habit. I just be here living. I just be here doing my thing, which is not much. Anyway, nonetheless, I decided to come on today after I finished my breakfast because you guys, I have been talking about my power playbook. I've been talking about it, talking about it, talking about it. And I'm so happy that I finally completed this thing. I have been working on this. When did I start working on this playbook? It had to be, ooh, I would say probably a year. I have been working on my planner because if you don't know, I wrote a book 3 years ago called Permission to Power, right? And I was like, okay, so in between me writing my next book, I want to release a planner that goes with the book. And originally, the planner had the same cover as the book, and it was supposed to be matchy matchy, right? And then as time goes on, your feelings change, your ideas grow. And rather than finishing the planner, because I started it, I ended up doing some affirmation cards. I don't know why it came to me, but it came to me. And it was something that, I was inspired to do. So I made these 40-day affirmation cards, which are amazing. And they're called Permission to Prosper. And so that motivated me to really like get into. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all, just in case you have not seen them. Just in case you're here for the first time. In fact, let me introduce myself. Hello, 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 Mo the Goddess. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome in. Look around, check out some of my other videos, see if there's something that resonates with you. And if so, make sure you like, comment, share. Hit the like button right now. I'll wait. Just hit the like button. And if you're going to do all that, you may as well subscribe. But when you subscribe, make sure you, again, hit the like button and turn on your notification bell so that you are notified when I upload more amazing videos such as this. So let me go get the affirmation cards, and something just came to mind that I want to talk about. 1 second. So, my word, my powerful word is power. When I wrote my book, Permission to Power, that was something that kind of stuck out to me, that word power, because a lot of times, there were times in my life where I felt powerless. And me writing that book, Permission to Power, was really a way for me to take my power back, to begin to tell my story and to understand that it was a powerful story and that so many of you may have the same story as me, right? Although we didn't grow up in the same home, a lot of us may have experienced some powerless feelings for whatever reason. I know I did most of my life. And then when I became an adult, I'm like, this don't feel too good. Like, I should be able to be in control of my own words, my own emotions, my own feelings, my own thoughts. And it is time to take my power back. So for the longest time, I held on. I've always wanted to write a book, but I held on to that book because I was like, if I write this book, it's not just going to expose my story, it's going to expose the other people that I'm talking about in the book that caused me all this pain and this powerlessness, feelings of powerlessness. And I just had to tell myself, like, no, you get to tell your story. No matter who it affects, it is your story. Your story is powerful. Stop tiptoeing around your story, your feelings, and everybody else who caused you so much harm. It's time to speak. because your story is going to heal someone else. So everything that I do and everything that I offer, it goes back to healing. It goes back to self-love, loving oneself, healing oneself. I know right now I don't look too healed. My head look a little crazy. But yeah, this is how I am in the morning. And that is what I wanted to talk about before I even get into any of the stuff. Practicing. Practicing being open and authentic and being yourself is important. I think we've been fed so much bullshit, like so much fake shit. Like so many people out there that are fake, so many people out there that are showing you the highlights of their life, and they never really show you like the cutting room floor. They never really show you the struggles. They never really show you the things that are not so pretty. They're showing everything that's so lovely. Oh, I was born like this. I woke up like this, this is my life. And I think that like when you go onto social media, you see that so much. So I want to encourage you, if you are someone who is looking to be more visible, but maybe you don't have the confidence. Maybe you feel a little shy. Maybe you feel like, people are going to judge you. They're going to look at you, um, whatever. People judging you, it comes with the territory. Whether you out publicly or not, people are judging you all the time. People are going to have opinions about you, whether they're good opinions or bad opinions. And a lot of that has nothing to do with you at all. It's all about them and how they view themselves. And most people who are judging you and who are willing to say anything negative about you, they ain't doing nothing. When I get negative comments on here, and I go and I peep y'all. I go and check out your page. You ain't got not one video. You ain't even got a profile picture. So that tells me that you're looking at me and really me coming out, me being who I am, me speaking up, me having the confidence to show myself looking like this, being like this, saying what I say, is kind of shedding the light on the fact that you're not doing shit in your life and you don't have the courage to be able to do it. So, therefore, those are not my people. Those are not the people that I'm talking to. Those are not the people that I'm concerned with. But sometimes we allow the negative comments and the negative responses to what we're saying and what we're doing to overshadow those who our message is for. So I just wanted to encourage you, come out wherever you are. Ollie, Ollie, oxen free. Let yourself be free. You'll feel better. And not only will you feel better, but you'll be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? That's another thing y'all gonna learn about me. My words be like, I know what I want to say, but the words just disappear while I'm talking. Um, you'll be more relatable. People can relate to imperfection better than they can perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't relate to anybody who's just perfect and put together. I can only relate to those who are human and who show themselves as human. So, anyway, now that I got that out of the way, so after I wrote the book 3 years ago, I thought that I was going to immediately start working on my planner to go with the book because that's what I wanted to do. But the planner just wasn't coming. It took me a whole year. And in the meantime, I said, you know what? I am going to create some affirmation cards simply because I love a good affirmation card. I love a good self improvement tool. So these cards are 40 days, 40 days of affirmations that will help you to step into your power. So, how they work is you pull, like this is day number one, right? Day number one. I'm just sharing this with you, and then I'm going to share how you can do your own, how I encourage you to do your own. Um, so anyway, you pull day number one, and then I created a book. So when I first created these cards, I didn't have a book. I just created the cards, and I'm like, something is missing. So I created this book. So day number one, You can pause to read that if you're chiming in on the playback. But day number one says, give yourself permission to step into, no, I give myself permission to step into my power and attract prosperity effortlessly. And then it has a little note on the bottom, and the note on the bottom says, when you grant yourself permission, power follows. So this is day number one, right? And this is what they look like on the back, which is the same as the cover. So I go to day number one in this book, and I have instructions on how to use the cards. I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of this, you guys. I mean, it was just, I was inspired to do it. I did it. So, day number one, basically, you're going to read, it's just a jump off from this. So, day number one, it says, today, I invite you to step into the abundant flow of life with full permission. You have the ability to attract prosperity. When you stop waiting for permission from others and grant it to yourself, you are the source of your own power. And when you acknowledge that truth, you naturally align with the opportunities that have always been waiting for you. Trust that the moment you say yes to your own worthiness, prosperity begins to flow effortlessly into your life. Step into that power today. So this is just, like every day, every day. I'm a single woman. I'm not married. My kids are grown. They live in a whole nother country. I'm here by myself. And quite honestly, I need extra tools to encourage myself daily. And this is something, that I could do to encourage myself daily. And not only that, meditate on what these cards are saying, meditate on what this book is saying, and begin to manifest the things that I want to attract into my life. So, anyway, that is what I created. So, after I did these affirmation cards and I finished these, it became a little bit easier to finish my planner. And like I said, I've been stuck on this word power from feeling powerless. So, this is Permission to Prosper affirmation cards. My book that I wrote initially is Permission to Power. And my planner is the Power Playbook. Originally, I wrote Power Planner, right? This is the original copy. This is the original copy. The Power Planner. Because I feel like everybody who is powerful or trying to become powerful, more powerful in their life, they need a planner. I'm a planner girl. I like to journal. I like to read. I like to write. And the great thing about this planner, which I've since changed the name to the Power Playbook, because it's more than a planner. When you put it on your table with a vase of flowers, it is so pretty. Look at it. It's giving coffee table beauty. You know those coffee table books? It is giving coffee table beauty. So it's more than a planner. It's a statement. But in the beginning of each month, so my book, Permission to Power, it has 12 chapters. And each chapter is a principle that I use to help me to step into my power. So the first chapter starts with permission. All the chapters begin with the letter P. The first chapter is permission. The last chapter is power, because when you get to the last chapter, you should be in your power, right? Anyway, so because it's 12 chapters and I felt like every planner has at least 12 months, let me also write something, one of those principles at the beginning of each month that you're going to be working on each month to step into your power. And that's why it is so thick, y'all. So let me give you an example. I'm just going to show you chapter number 1. So first, The planner is showing you how to use it. And then it's giving you different steps. It's giving you different steps to take to step into the permission. Like, permission is the first chapter. So it's a 12-month planner and it has 12 principles. Um, and then at the end of that principle, just say it's January. And another thing that's great about this planner, playbook, is you can start it anytime you want. You know, most of it, like at the beginning of the year. Now, I have to be honest and say that I meant to release this in January because most of the time you want a fresh planner at the beginning of the year, but I wasn't able to do it because I wasn't inspired. I wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't coming, you know? It took a lot of time. So I love this because you can start this. I'm going to show you. You can start this at any time of the year, any month. You can get it. You don't have to start it in January. You don't have to start it at the end of the year because each month you get to write in whenever you want to start. You know what I'm saying? So each month has this. It also has your monthly budget. I like planners like this. I like planners that have a lot of stuff in them, you know? Um, so your monthly budget, and then it has your weekly goals, and then it has a manifestation plan, things that you want to manifest within that month. I think that's amazing. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I know. You ain't got to say it. You ain't got to say it. I already know. And then each week has, so it's four weeks in every month. So each week has your nutrition and your workout plan. Like, are you drinking enough water? What did you work on today? Da 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 da. How did you feel today? So each week has your weekly goals and your weekly nutrition and workout plan. And then, y'all see how this makes me happy to talk about? You need to do things in your life that make you happy, okay? And then after each principle, I give you a page where you practice the principle. You practice what you learn. So you write, you know, what you learn. And then you have pages to also journal freely. It's an amazing planner. So, like I said, it's more than a planner. It is a playbook. So I am really, really happy to release this. And I was thinking, my youngest son was like, Mom, how can I get a hold of it? And I was like, you don't think it's too feminine? He was like, you're my mom. I don't care if it's too feminine. I said, but do you think that I should do one for men as well who might think this is too feminine? I don't think it's too feminine. I think, like I said, it's a coffee table piece. If it's not for you and you're a male, maybe it'll be for your wife, great for Mother's Day. Maybe it'll be for your daughter, any powerful woman in your life, your sister, your aunt, whatever. Maybe it's just something that's going to match your aesthetic in your bedroom and you want to lay it on your nightstand and just know that you have a planner. I am a sucker for planners, you guys. I have a storage in Atlanta and it has all my planners in there. I get so excited when it comes to buying planners. So I just wanted to make this something special. And my son said, well, Mom, if you want to do one for men, then do one for men. So anyway, I did. And the one that I did for men is based on this t-shirt that I wear all the time. And this is the superhero version of myself on this t-shirt. All the guys love this shirt, right? So I didn't know what to do on the cover for men. First I was going to do like a really classic car. And then I'm like, I ain't even really into cars like that. I want to do something that is related to me, you know? So you guys, it's not even on the website yet. And by the way, if you want these cards or this planner, or if you want both, which I highly recommend to get both, you might as well have it all. And if you want my book, you can scan this on the back, pause, to scan with your phone. But if you want my book, Permission to Power, I have this here for you to scan and order the book as well. But these right now are on um, pre-order on my website. They are available. But this one ain't on the website yet. And before I show it to you, I felt like since this is like the coffee table version, the beautiful planner, that looks great on your coffee table, I wanted to do a collectible for gentlemen as well. And I think I'm gonna do this every year. Like every year we're gonna have a different theme. Every year it's gonna be a different cover. But this one is a comic book cover. When I wear her on my t-shirt, all the guys be like, "Oh, I want that shirt. I want that shirt. How can I get that shirt?" Even though y'all just be talking because that shirt has been on the website for years and y'all haven't ordered it. So I took it off recently. But anyway, I wear the superhero version on my shirt. So I made this version to maybe be more attractive for the men. And here's where I changed the name. So this one was the original, and this one is for men, and it's the Power Playbook. The Power Playbook. And it is 12 months of powerful principles to help you live a fit, fierce, and fabulous life. And then I have this here, superhero. To me, it looks like a comic book. And then this here says what it's packed with. It is packed with monthly mindfulness, journaling, budgeting, self-care, fitness, nutrition trackers. And then on the back, I have a message for you. Let me see what the message says. It says, you are not here to shrink, to doubt, or to wait for permission. You were sent here to disrupt, to elevate, and to reign. Stop playing small and step into the power that was already written for you. So that is my message to you. Again, you can scan for my book. This is the Power Playbook, and not even on the website yet, but I'm gonna put it on the website today. So you can get either one of them pre-order, and they will go out late May. So I wanted to talk about that because I'm really excited about it. But I also want to talk about this. When I tell you that I'm in this country by myself, right? Like, I am really like, when I came here, this is what I said, because a lot of people be like, well, how do you make your money? I have always been a coach. Before I left the US, I was a fitness and nutrition coach, but I did all of my clients face to face. So when I decided to follow my spirit and come here and move to Indonesia, I didn't even think about like, how am I going to make money? I didn't even think about that. That never came to mind. I just knew that my spirit was calling me so strongly to move to this country that I had never been to. I ain't know nothing about Indonesia, you guys. I knew nothing about Indonesia. But it was so strong in my spirit that I needed to move here. I knew that I would be okay. So I'd never talked about how am I going to make money? But I remember having a conversation when I told my mom for the first time that I was moving to Indonesia. I was like, I'm about to move to Indonesia. And she said, do it. She never said, well, how are you going to survive? How are you going to get money? She never said any of that. She was like, do it. I was like, and when I do it, I am going to teach other people how to do it for themselves too. And she was like, yeah, good. People need to see you. You need to show up for the people. Well, I didn't do that when I came. I continued to do my nutrition and my fitness coaching online during COVID, which was perfect because I ended up being here the perfect time when everybody was on lockdown and everybody was bored. So my business thrived, as far as fitness and nutrition. So I winded up doing that. And now there seems to be like this large exodus of people leaving the United States and wanting to move to other countries. And I really could thrive in that area if I wanted to. Um, but that's boring to me. Yeah, I do have a relocation service. You can reach out to me and I can help you. I can help you relocate. I can give you all the ins and the outs and tell you everything that I had to learn the hard way. I could do that, but I'd rather inspire people to stand in their own power, to begin to create streams of income for themselves. Because my people, not everybody, but the people who follow me, the people who are inspired by me, the people who like what I do, they are people who don't like going to a job. There are people who don't like their job. There are people who want to do more. There are people who know that everything that they've been through is not just for them, it is for them to help and service others. So when you start giving, when you start servicing others, then your life becomes prosperous. Then you have abundance. We never are without what we need, okay? So I just want you to remember that. So when I created these cards, I immediately came online and I said, hey y'all, I created these beautiful affirmation cards and I did it with AI and Canva. And I heard crickets. Nobody gave a shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? It's because y'all gotta forgive me too. I'm sitting outside in nature. Let me let y'all see where I'm sitting. I have hay fever, so let me let y'all see where I'm sitting. You see, everything's so green and beautiful here. Beautiful. So anyway, I uh, I wanted to I wanted to help others and show everybody what I had learned and show everybody that AI is important and you should not be afraid of it. You should not run away from it. It's kind of like the internet was back in the day when it was introduced to us. Like nobody wanted to get on the internet. I remember my parents, my elders saying, "Oh, don't bring that in my house. I don't want that in my house. Get that internet thing out of here. You on that internet thing?" Nobody was into the internet back in the day. They were afraid of it, right? Now we can't even function without the internet. We cannot even function without data on our phones. We can't function. So AI is that type of tool. We're in that era. We've been using AI. Anytime you pick up your phone and you say, "Hey Siri," that is AI. That is AI. We've been using it for a very long time. But now it is going to grow. It is growing. So you might as well get on board with it now and learn how to use it to your benefit rather than try to run away or avoid it or act like it does not exist, because the whole world has changed and it will continue to change, and AI is going to be in your world, whether you want it to be or not, whether you like it or not. If you look around, even when it comes to Uber, Uber is being done in a whole new way. There's going to come a time when you call it Uber and there's not going to be a human being in your Uber. It is just going to be the car that shows up. And they're already doing that now in a lot of cities around America. But we might as well get used to it. When you're ordering things online, there's going to be a drone to deliver your things. Humans are being pushed out of the way the world is operating. So with that being said, you guys, I just want to share with you, ways that I am learning to open up streams of income for myself. And I was able to do this. I was able to do this with AI. I was able to create these planners with AI. And even this picture, even these pictures, these photos are AI. All of it is AI, you know? So if you learn how to utilize it for your benefit, then it could be very lucrative for you. But of course, you have to do the work. So I just wanted to come on and talk about that, show you what it is that I have done, what I am going to continue to do to build on my brand, to expand my brand, and for those who are interested in doing the same for themselves, to show you how to do that and to talk about the importance of learning how to do that because most jobs are also being phased out. They're not going to need humans. And all this started during COVID. When they had you locked down, when they had you locked down at home and you weren't able to go out, that was the practice ground, which I already knew that. I already knew what was going down. I'm like, yeah, there's something happening behind the scenes. A lot of us knew that there was something happening behind the scenes that they are rolling out. And the rollout is still happening. The rollout is still happening. And as time goes along, you'll begin to see it even more clearer because it's happening right before your eyes. So you might as well jump on board rather than running away and becoming, afraid and be a part of it. So I have a class, a free 5 day class that I am offering also, that happens on the 6th of April. What is this? What's today? I don't even know what today is. Is it the 3rd? It's the 6th through the 10th that I am offering this class, and it is called Courage and Cash Flow. And it's just really, helping you come up with the courage or dig deep within yourself to find the courage to bring cash flow into your life. Don't be left behind. Don't be on the sidelines when jobs get phased out. A lot of people I see on TikTok where they can't even find jobs anymore, And it's because a lot of those jobs are being phased out. They're understanding, companies are understanding that they don't need humans as much, anymore. Um, and it becomes easier. A lot of companies never brought their employees back into the office. A lot of jobs online, or remote jobs became real prevalent. Everything is done differently now. Like this world has completely changed. And because of that, you must also completely change. So, anyway, I'm going to leave the link. I'm going to get my day started because I need to go have a whole little photo shoot session with my new planner, my new playbook to put it on my website. So you guys will have an option. You'll have, this beautiful coffee table book version of the playbook, or you'll have the comic book version of the playbook. And it's just as thick. Everything's the same, just as thick as the original. The cards, like I said, are also on pre-order. I think this would be an amazing gift for anybody, any age, any age. I think it's important I know, most of my male friends journal. Um, but there are a lot of men who are just now getting into journaling, just now getting into, tracking their budget. It's it's time to change, you guys. Like it is time to change. We are in a completely new world and I'm all about it. And I'm all about helping my people, especially when it comes to women and when it comes to minorities, people, period, but definitely women because I'm a woman. And I know how it is to struggle financially and I know how it is not to have support. And I know how it is to be creative and you don't necessarily know what to create. Like, how do I create? What should I create? A lot of us take our amazing gifts that and talents that we have for granted. Like, I've always been really creative. I've always loved to draw. I've always loved to write. I've always loved, colors and, things that are vibrant. And I've always loved to help the underdog, or what I consider to be the underdog, because I've always felt like I was. I always felt like I was the underdog. So, um, yeah, I think we're all here to serve in some sort of way. If you've ever gone through any challenges, if you ever gone through any difficulty in your life, it's not just for you. I used to look at my life and go, oh my God, woe is me. Why is this happening? What did I do? I'm a good person. Why do I have to experience this? And it's because I was chosen. I'm a chosen one. I'm supposed to experience this so that I can help other people to overcome and to understand that everything that you've experienced is for the collective as well. So, Courage and Cash Flow, April 6th through the 10th. Please, and let me just say this, it's not for everybody. It's not for those who are not going to do the work. It's not for those who just want to show up and, have a freebie. It is not for those who really don't want to change their lives. It's not for those who will not invest in themselves ever. You'll just go through listening to what people say and not ever applying. It's not for you. It is for those of you who know, you know what, the world is changing. I need to change. I want to change. I want to have something to offer. I want to help my people and I want to get unstuck. And I know that it is going to take some time, some effort, and some money to be able to do that. So that is who Courage and Cash Flow is for. So I'm going to, after I log off here, I'm going to leave the link in the description for you to be able to purchase any of these items on pre-order. And by the way, I sign each copy. I might do a live where I come on live and take your orders and sign your copies on live. I think that would be fun. But I am going to sign each and every copy, and I'm only releasing 50. So the first 50 get my signature, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll have 50 on hand, and then after that, I think I'm going to upload them where you can actually go online. I don't know where I'm going to upload them to, but you can actually go online and order them, and it'll be how do they say, print to order, print to order. But I would say get them directly from me, because you get them signed, you get them with my love, with my energy. I am the first person to touch these once they're printed, and I package them and I send them to you from me directly. After the first 50 copies are gone, then you'll have to order, if you want them, you'll have to order from a print to order company, which whoever I choose. My stuff was on Amazon. Actually, my book is still on Amazon, but I am looking for an alternative so that I can pull things off Amazon. But Amazon is the easiest way to be able to order the book if you want it now. But yeah, so I'll leave everything in the description box. If you guys are interested, just click the link. You can purchase these items. You can become a part of the class. If you join the class, Salamat pagi.
No, pagi, siang.
Oh, Siang already?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was asleep so late. I was sleeping. Okay. I'm saying good morning and it's good afternoon. I forgot that it's afternoon time. Oh my God, it's almost 2 o'clock here, y'all. So I stayed in bed for most of the morning, which was the plan. I just wanted to lay there and rest my body and get my mind right. And then I got up and I made breakfast, and I decided after breakfast to come here and have this live with you guys. But yeah, so I'm gonna get up and do a whole little photo shoot. I need to find a spot that is gonna be good for me to take some photos that I can upload to my website with this new planner. I think I covered everything that I wanted to talk about. So, number one, would you guys be interested in me doing a live show weekly? That was the first thing that I talked about. Number two, I have my pre order stuff here. I don't know if that was number two or not. Number three, Courage and Cashflow 5-day workshop. Hence the name workshop. You're going to be working. In this workshop, I am giving you a blueprint to start whatever business you want to start. You don't have to be a business person right now. You could be an aspiring business person. You can be someone who wants to supplement your income. You can be someone who is already supplementing your income, stay at home mom, somebody who wants to break out of the 9 to 5 world and begin to step into a new way to be able to create cash flow for themselves. Whatever. Just know that if you join this, if you become a part of it, there is work that you will be doing. There are assignments that I'm going to give you, and the assignments are the skeleton that we're putting together through this 5 days so that you'll have something to work with as we move out of the workshop. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for being here. Somebody asked me how many channels do I have. I have 2 channels. This is the only channel that I've actually uploaded on in months. So if anybody's out there scamming you, because they have done that, they have created channels and pages on social media with my images, but it ain't me. So anyway, I'm not going to ask y'all for money. I'm going to give you something to buy, to purchase. So I will never, if somebody's out there trying to get you, to send them money, or sweet talk you or send you messages, it ain't me. That ain't how I operate. I only operate within my channel. Y'all see me. And pretty soon, even with AI, people are going to be able to create moving, talking images of you that ain't you. You ain't going to be able to know whether it's me or not. They already have that as well. They have that going on as well. And it's so crazy because a couple of companies have reached out to me, because you guys know that I also do my adult platforms. And a couple companies have reached out to me and said, "Hey, Mo, we have a better way for you to do your fan pages. If you start with us and let us pretty much duplicate the way that you talk, the way you interact, so that you don't have to do the work. You can just push this AI bot, this bot." So they wanted to create a robot or a bot or an internet bot of me that would post every day, that would create content every day. And I just sit back and just manage my own accounts. I don't want to do that because I'm real like, I don't want to do that right now, I should say. Right now. Because I'm not into trying to get over on nobody. Because I feel like that would be kind of getting over. Y'all don't even know if it's me talking to you, or y'all don't even know if it's me in the video. It's just a bot. I don't know. I'm the type who really appreciates human connection, and authenticity. And I'm one of a kind. And although there are bots that can be created to make my life easier, I don't know if I'm ready for that right now. I don't know if I'm ready to dive that deep. I want y'all to know me. I want y'all to trust me. I want you to love me. And I want us to continue to build a relationship together. So if you're into that type of thing, you're on the right channel. And if you are not, then I get it. I get it. Everything ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't able. But in the meantime and in between time, until the next time, you be fit, be fierce. Y'all, I need to get my muscles back. I need to get back in the gym, y'all. Woo. Be fabulous. Healthy is the new sexy. Don't forget to hit that like button. I see it's a couple of y'all here who ain't hit that like button. Hit the like button. It ain't gonna cost. I'm not gonna charge you for that. I'm not gonna charge you for that. Okay, but I'm gonna leave all the information in the description box. Bye.